Oh, Whoopi, finally the exhibit is almost ready for opening. It will be hard to forget everything Noël and I have done. I would not have been able to get the idea for this place without your nephew, and you of course. But I still need you to know that this Playtesters museum installation is still private. We are still testing this classroom arcade and we must wait for approval from the 319 Skulls reviewers. I know that Noël said that he is ready to open the exhibit for visitors, but I managed to convince him to wait till we are absolutely ready to begin our video game design and playtesting event. I wonder if our iPad surveys are complete? I could really use an iPad right about now. Right now our 319 museum visitors don't have access to playtest games, make games, or share video games. Not yet. We still have so much planning to do, and I know that this installation will be perfect in Brooklyn.
Oh my gosh. Well, as I live and breathe. Is that really you? Please do not tell me that I'm seeing ghosts. Not again. Oh, man. As I live and breathe. When my nephew told me that the richest man in the cemetery was helping out with his final project, he did not mention it was you. As I live and breathe. I know you look here. Steve. Whatever unfinished business you have, I for one, am finished with all you ghost. I'm just really busy with daytime TV and besides, I'm on daytime at The View. It is a completely different thing now from Ghost. Wait, I need say something myself. Whoop, girl? Just breathe, girl, just keep breathing.
Oh, Whoopi. You could not be in here. I am surprised that Noël told you about his final project and I could not imagine why he even let you see this place before we were totally ready to open and launch this installation. I thought he knew how I would feel about letting anyone see what we designed. We're not open to the public yet. We were still testing the environment. You really shouldn't be in here.
And now you have an attitude. Listen here. My family has had to deal with your unfinished business, that somehow has to deal with my nephew. Did you know? Noël is not an architect, and he is supposed to be focusing on creating the virtual environments for his final graduate project. This is not what Noël's advisor expected him to do. So, you're gonna have to explain this exhibit to me, Steve.
Being the richest man in the cemetery doesn't matter to me. Going to bed at night knowing we've done something wonderful, that's what matters to me. Now that we have entered this post-Steve Jobs era, I can totally get around more. I find that my thoughts are sometimes someone else's, and that's my business with your nephew. Noël and I have been conceptualizing this play lab for game-based learning and video game making. This is all we have been working on this semester. And we designed this play space for young visitors and teachers to be able to get into video games for art, business and build 21st century skills. Noël worked on over the idea and called it Playtesters Lab. We will invite visitors to discover this open resource, play, space, as part of the museum's installation. We wanted to bring video game design tools and game art to Brooklyn. So, thanks to that nephew of yours and his curatorial proposal, we were able to do this installation with help from 319 Skulls.
Look, Steve, it sounds all good. I'm even willing to bet that all of the 319 Skulls reviewers and everyone knows that games are engaging, motivating and fun, but how can playtesting and designing video games be educational? And please, break it down to me like I am a 6-year-old.
Game design is an entry point into digital media literacy, systems thinking and online citizenship. When kids make games, they build the motivation for science, technology, engineering, art, and math. Playtesters initially will focus on games as tools for community game-based learning in all STEM subjects at the critical underrepresented, intergenerational and community level. By monitoring, observing and recording activities here, Playtesters provides game players, developers, universities and educators with play resources that include operational, real-time data mining and research on tested games. Brooklyn is well poised for such an innovation cluster.
Oh really? So, what are the learning objectives? You said it, but say it again so that I am sure that you're sure.
Are you really serious? Were you even listening to what I was saying?
I'm serious. As a heart attack. What are the learning objectives? Steve, can you please break it down for me again?
Goodbye. It was nice talking and I am not gonna say it again. And you cannot make me say it again. All that explaining has only made me hungry. Noël will be here shortly. Besides, this is his curatorial proposal. So, I will allow him to tell you, again.